Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited about this video because I've had a few of you ask for this type of video. I've done a version of it with the 73 question Vogue style, but this one is going to be 50 facts about me. It's just gonna be 50 straight facts. I hope you guys don't think I'm super weird. If you relate to any of these things that I'm about to say, let me know in the comments. And then don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and let's get started. Number one, my full name is Kristen McDow, if you didn't know that from my social media handle. My favorite color is yellow. Number 3, I am 5'6", so I'm not super short, but I'm not crazy tall. I'm like a little bit taller than average, I guess. So number 4, when shoe shopping, I almost always make sure that the heel does not exceed 2 inches, because if you didn't know, Sean, my husband, is like not that much taller than me, so I don't want to have heels that make me go. Number 5, I have lived in Southern California my whole life. Number 6, 3 things that make me the most happy: a made bed, the dishes done, clean counters, meaning like no clutter on the table and counters, just like, clean house makes me so happy. Number 7, my favorite flowers are sunflowers and tulips. If those are sitting on the kitchen table, it just makes me so happy, specifically yellow flowers, because my favorite color is yellow, so. And number 8, the last album I listened to was the Pentatonix Christmas album. I think it was the one that came out 2 years ago. Either way, that is all I will be listening to for the next month. Number 9, I have 0 tattoos. I do have my ears pierced, and then I have my 8th piercing, but that is it for tattoos and piercings for me as of right now. Number 10, my hair is naturally very straight. When I was younger, it would not hold a curl at all. Number 11, I am a Christ follower. I believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross for my sins. I have been brought up in the church, and I feel so incredibly blessed that I have had that privilege of being brought up at the church that I still attend to this day. Number 12, I got married just a couple weeks after I turned 20, and that leads into number 13. I only actually knew Sean, like I knew of him, but I only really knew him for less than a year before we got engaged when I was 19, which is like crazy, but still the happiest thing that's ever happened to me. Number 14, I am the youngest of 4. I have 2 older sisters, and then the oldest is my brother. Number 15, I always knew I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, but I also always was very passionate about clothes and like fashion, as well as teaching. So that goes into, number 16. So as a kid, I wanted to be a fashion designer, and then in high school, I wanted to be a preschool teacher, but I am so glad where I'm at now, which is being a stay-at-home mom. Number 17. Oh, this one I feel like could maybe offend people. I'm so sorry. I don't mean it to be offensive. Number 17 is my biggest pet peeve is people who chew gum like obnoxiously, or if I can see the gum in their mouth, or like if they play with it, I'm weird about saliva, and it just like really, it really grosses me out. Oh, it's like cringy to me. Number 18, surprisingly, my favorite clothing items are my dad's old shirts. It's basically what I live in when I'm at home and not out in public. Just treasure them so much. He's still alive. I just really like them. Number 19, I moved out at 18 to live with my grandparents because it was closer to where I worked at the time. Over the next couple years, I like flip-flopped from living with my grandparents to my parents until I got married. Number 20 is this year was actually my first real experience with losing someone dear to me. It definitely was like eye-opening and an experience I've never gone through. My grandpa passed away earlier this year. It just makes me cherish like my relationships that I do have now that much more. I'm so sorry for anyone who's lost someone, because it's really hard. Number 21, something I love to do but am not trained in, therefore like I'm not the best at, but I'm still very passionate about and love to do just fun, is singing. I love to sing. I just think it's super fun. I'm really bad at harmonies, but I try anyways, and Sean just thinks, oh, good try. One day we're gonna get me voice lessons. Number 22, I cannot play any instruments, like at all. But if I had to choose an instrument to be able to play that I wish I would have learned as a kid, is piano. I think it is like one of the most beautiful instruments. It's just, oh, it's so pretty to me. Number 24, so I know I've mentioned this before in videos, is that my parents are missionaries in Haiti. My sister is actually as well, but they actually have not been missionaries my whole life. They left 3 days after I got engaged, and then my sister shortly after I had my son. So it's all been within the last like 6 years that they actually been missionaries. It was a huge culture shock change for my whole family, and we are always adapting and changing. Overall, it's super cool to see what my parents are doing. I can't wait to go visit them. 25. Something I love, love, love is games. Whether or not it's board games, card games, video games, any of it. Like, I love games. Sean thinks I'm the biggest nerd right now because I downloaded the Call of Duty app on my phone, and I've been playing like every night before I go to bed, just like 4 or 5 rounds of like an hour. He thinks I'm so weird, but I love it. I love it. 26, since I love games, my favorite date night is actually Dave & Buster's. I love going to Dave & Buster's and playing like all the arcade games and then playing pool. It's just so fun to me. And it's also in a mall, so then that also means we'll probably shop and I'll probably get clothes. So. Number 27, I love taking bubble baths to relax, but then also I love taking them after I work out. Like, I take Epsom salt baths to really like help heal my muscles and stuff. I think it's just because my mom loved it. So like me and my sisters and my mom, we all love taking baths. 28, you guys probably already know this because I have mentioned it in previous videos, is I have had chronic migraines my whole life. As a kid, I didn't really understand what they were, but as I got older and the stresses of life became more apparent, I guess you could say, they became much more frequent. As a kid, it was more so just like if I did gymnastics and I was upside down too much, I would just get a migraine. 29, I used to always bite my nails. It was like the worst habit, and honestly, it's such a hard habit to break, but I'm so glad I finally overcame it, but I have to have my nails done. If my nails aren't done, it's really hard for me to not bite my nails, and I don't know why. Number 30, I am a total night owl. I can stay up all night, regardless of if I go to bed early or go to bed late. I am not a morning person. I wish I was. I wish I was nice and happy and wanted to have conversations, but like I just don't. When Sean and I first got married, Sean is a morning person. I don't know what's wrong with him. He wakes up and he's so happy. He'd be like, wake up and be like, oh, good morning. So sweet and nice. And I would just be like, why are you talking to me? Anyways, moving on. Wait, I'm curious. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Or both? Or neither? Are you like a midday person? Like, it's 2 o'clock, like your peak? Let me know in the comments because I'm genuinely curious. All right, number 31. Personally, don't feel like I have like a particular style. I like what I like to wear, and that really changes on my mood. Sometimes I really like to dress girly and wear dresses, and then other times I like to dress really grunge-like flannels, cut jeans. Like, that's how I'm in the mood today. Number 32. I also don't have a favorite season. I feel like I love all the different seasons that California offers. I mean, which kind of are all like spring, summer, but still. Like, a couple months into summer, I'm like, okay, I'm over the heat, let's bring the cold. And then a couple months after winter, I'm like, all right, we need the heat back. Anyways, number 33, my dream places to visit are Japan and Bora Bora. I think I mentioned that before, but if you don't know, those are like my dream places. Like, I cannot wait to go one day, hopefully. Number 34, my favorite place that I visited both times I'm so excited with Sean is Israel. Honestly, that was one of my dream places to visit, and once I got to go, it still is like my favorite place, but I was just so happy that I got to go, especially at such a young age. Which goes into the next one, 35. My favorite restaurant slash food is from this place called Little Tiberias, which is in Tiberias, which is by the Sea of Galilee in Israel. They have the best, they have like a beef stroganoff, and it's nothing like I've ever had here, like the stroganoffs I've had here, and lemon cauliflower and creme brulee, and it's like, I tell Sean every year for my birthday like what I want, and it's always, I want Little Tiberias. Number 36, my favorite types of movies are comedies or Disney. Of course, I love a good action. I love a good Christopher Nolan movie, but I tend to want to watch like lighthearted movies like comedies. 37, my wedding was actually, or mine and Sean's wedding, was actually Up themes, like the Disney Pixar movie Up. We had like balloons and like lots of little decorations that were like related to the movie, and it was just because it's like one of my favorite Disney movies. 38. I played basketball all of junior high and most of high school. I think I only took 1 year off. I was actually a point guard, and I love basketball. It's something me and my dad did and my sister did together. It was super fun. Number 39, I actually love pretty much all sports. Number 40, basketball is actually my favorite sport to watch. I think because I know the game so well, but I think I really enjoy playing pretty much any sport. Number 41, I have the biggest sweet tooth. I get it from my dad, and Sean learned that real quick. Number 42, my favorite fast food is In-N-Out. If you haven't had In-N-Out, I highly recommend you visit California or whatever other state has it now and eat it. It is delicious. Number 43, oh, this one's kind of cringy, but I love binge watching like teenage drama shows like Riverdale or One Tree Hill. Number 44, one of the few things that Sean and I completely disagree on is what movie to watch when we're home. Because I love rewatching movies and Sean hates entirely rewatching movies unless it's like a Christopher Nolan movie or something that was just like phenomenally like well done. So we like to watch TV series now. One short series because we can kind of agree on it, but anyways. 45, I would never consider myself as a trendy person or even like super fashionable. I just really like what I like, and I have found that I'm always like one step behind the trend. Number 46, totally random, but my favorite number is 5. It always has been. I don't know why, I just like the number. Number 47 kind of goes into what I said earlier about never being able to leave California. I love the idea of cold weather and the idea of rain, but then when it actually is like here and happens, I am super gloomy, super unmotivated, super tired, and I just like don't like it. Number 48, I've never had braces. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of that one. 49, Sean and I are very much an Apple family, pretty much everything Apple, Mac products. It's kind of sad because I don't think we could ever leave because we are now so invested into them that even when we like a new phone that comes out, like the Google Pixel or whatever, dude, we're stuck. Like, we are committed. Number 50, this is the last one, and this one to me is something I'm really proud of and hold dear to my heart, was I gave birth to our son Jackson at the age of 23, so a couple years ago, and I actually was able to do it in a birthing center and had a water birth with 0 drugs. Like I said, I'm super proud of that, and I love that I was able to do that and had that opportunity. It was like one of my most favorite memories and like such a beautiful experience. I know it sounds super cliche, but it really, really was, and it's super dear to my heart, and I pray that for our future kids, we can do that again. Anyways, that is 50 facts about me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It took me a while to make this list because I was like, I don't know if I'm that interesting. If you have any questions, please let me know. Comment below, I will comment back, or you can send me a DM on Instagram. I try really hard to reply to everyone. If I ever miss you, just know it is not intentional. I so appreciate your support and your love, and I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas season. Don't forget, Jesus is the reason for the season. All right, bye.